Alright, so here's the deck building. I had recorded as I was building, and I realized I was just rambling for too long, so we're going to get back to basically what I ended up with. I decided, hey, we're gonna try playing Servant, we're going to see how it works, and so right off the bat, that means we need to play at least 20 different cards. In order to achieve that, here's our 20. There were a couple, two ofs, or cards we had multiples of that I might have wanted to play more of, mainly the Devoted Emissary probably. We're not playing the Fang, just because I wanted to kind of go in on the flight plan. I still need to give the guys gems, so I'll do that as I'm talking. We'll give a bunch of these guys flight, and see if we can make these air superiorities work. I haven't really played with that too much in drafts, so this will be a good experiment. See how it works out for us, and all that jazz. There have been a whole bunch of times where I have all my socketed guys and forget to give them any kind of gems, so I feel like I'm forgetting to this time. You always make yourself feel pretty dumb when you end up drawing something towards the end of the game that would win you the game if it had a socket in it and it didn't. Alright, so I think that's the last one. This guy almost escaped me. By 4 guys with flight with socketed gems. Yep, that seems about right. So we're in good shape there. So we have a bunch of ways giving our guys flight. In which case I kind of maybe would go back to Zared Venom Scorn. Maybe that is the right choice here, because what doesn't have flight? We have the Harvester, the Rotcasters, this guy, but I mean the Harvester and this guy both have evasion, the Buccaneer, and we have the Sapphire Aura. So really, how badly do we want to capitalize on the air superiority? I think we'll be fine with not giving other guys flight, and we'll get some extra value off this Venom Scorn. You can hit a lot of relevant stuff with it. You can hit like Ruby Pyromancers, you can hit Thunderbirds with it, and I have a feeling that I would probably rather have the extra little bit of removal here, because I really don't have a whole lot. I have some tempo plays and stuff I can make, and this will do a lot of good to kind of help me keep that tempo. I think he's only 1 blood, right? Yeah, so that's good. So last thing I got to add is my shards. We're actually going to go heavier Sapphire here because we're not playing the Fanged Mountain God. He just kind of wasn't the route I wanted to take, and the ones where we're going to need those extra blood shards are the Rotcaster, the Courtfly, and the Harvester. As far as double Sapphire goes, there's not a whole lot that needs it, but we really want to have our double our Sapphire early. We are playing the 1 counter magic, and that's kind of to hit the 20th card. There's not a whole lot else in here that I'm thrilled about. I would play the Wendigo maybe, but I already have a lot of high cost cards, and I don't want to get caught early on. We're gonna actually, normally I try to play like 10 of at least 1, and most of our like important cards are in Sapphire, but I want to maybe hedge my bets. That might have been a mistake. I probably should have picked that Shard of Fate. There was one where there weren't a whole lot of other good cards in the pack, and I might have even drafted something there with the Shard of Fate, or where I could have taken it instead, because I could really use one right here. That would be pretty good for me. But we're going to go ahead and save the deck, see how this works out for us.